Hey everybody, Jam Creates here, doing another little screen capture video for you guys. Gonna do a something I've done in the past. I haven't done in quite a while. This is gonna be an "It Came from ComiXology" video. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you guys, if you like these videos, make sure you click the thumbs up. It definitely helps. If you're already subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, please absolutely subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. It definitely all helps. And if you want to share videos, that helps too. So right now, what are we showing here? I'm talking about Indie Comics Underground real quick. That is my free online zine dedicated to indie and crowdfunded comics. I just want to show you guys, boom, there's the website. That is indiecomicsunderground.com. You can go to that website, and that's where you can subscribe. And if you subscribe, you'll get every issue first before the rest of the internet gets it. Now, if you haven't been subscribed yet, what you can do is you can go to indiecomicsunderground.com. You can click on right here where it says check out every issue, bam, and then you can literally read every issue that has come out before. I've got interviews, I've got artwork, I've got previews, all sorts of stuff in there. And they all have links to get you to social media profiles, to get you to videos, all sorts of stuff, to get you to campaigns, to websites where you can buy stuff and all that good stuff. And speaking of buying stuff, real quick, and then we're going to get into it, I just want to show you right here, you can subscribe. It's another page to subscribe, but also you could check out the shop. Now, the shop, I will show you. The shop, it's funny because it's actually a separate, it opens up a new tab, so I got to go back into StreamYard here and just do that. Yeah, okay, go away. But anyway, here's the store. You can get stickers, you can get the Jam Creates, the Smiley Bones stuff, you can get t-shirts, stickers, and now we've got Indie Comics Underground merch. You can get stickers, t-shirts, a mug. All this stuff is just going to help to support the channel, so I can keep doing this stuff and keep making the zine. I can keep making videos, and it just kind of helps justify my time that I spend doing all this because, obviously I'm not getting paid for any of this stuff. So, it's a good way to help support the channel if you've got it. If you don't feel bad. Obviously, just, do what you can, share things and that kind of stuff. So anyway, now that the commercial portion of our stream is over, now what I want to show you is what we came here to talk about. Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today to celebrate this thing called comics. Okay, so what we're talking about here is Dynamo V. This was a comic that came out, I believe, in 2008 from Image Comics. And what you can see is it's on ComiXology. So if you have a ComiXology Unlimited subscription, the entire 25-issue run is available for free for you if you've got a ComiXology Unlimited subscription. So it's not going to cost you a dime to read all 25 issues. Now, the series consists of a 25-issue run, and then beyond that, there was a, I believe, 5-issue miniseries that follows up on the original run. That is not included in ComiXology Unlimited. However, if you do have ComiXology Unlimited, you can buy those individual issues for 89 cents each. If you don't have ComiXology Unlimited, okay, don't feel like I'm leaving you out, because you know me, I like to give people a bargain and that kind of stuff. Every one of these issues is 99 cents. So for $1, which is what digital comics should be, they should be cheaper than the print ones. For every one of these, it's 99 cents, and you can read you can read through the entire 25-issue run if you want, or if you read through a few and you decide it's not for you, hey, that's fine. So anyway, what the heck is this story about? This is about a group of kids, and I use that term loosely. They're kids, they're not children. One of them's in high school, one of them already graduated college, one's in college, one is, a couple of others are older, I think actually two of them are in high school. So they're kids, but they're not like kids. And the whole point of the story, the whole premise of the story is that there was a superhero back in the day named Captain Dynamo, and he was like everybody's favorite hero. He was like the big deal. He was everybody's favorite thing, and he eventually died. And when he died, his wife found out later that apparently the whole time that they were married, he had been having affairs all over the place. So he was quite the ladies' man. And you'll find out some of them are pretty interesting if you read through the book. And so he has all these children that he had as part of his affairs that he had. And what she does is she finds these 5 kids and she gathers them up and she hits them with this dose of radiation, which is what gave him his powers in the first place. And it unlocks powers in all of them. The interesting thing about it is he, as a hero, had all these different powers, kind of like how Superman has a bunch of different powers. He had all these different powers. He had, laser blasts from his eyes. He could also kind of do X-ray vision. He was telepathic. He had, obviously, he could fly. He had super strength. So these kids, when they unlock the powers, every one of the kids gets a different one of his powers. So none of them have all the powers. Each one gets one. So now they have to work as a team to defend this city, because now that he's dead, Tower City, which is the city where this takes place in, has no defenders. So there's a vacuum there, and all these villains are showing up because now they know he's not around anymore. They know he's dead. It's common knowledge that he's dead. So they start showing up and tearing up the city. And so she puts this team together to help protect the city. And it very much has, if you've ever read Invincible, it definitely has like sort of an Invincible vibe to it. You can see, like, I mean, obviously you can see, I was showing in this issue, there's like a dinosaur dude, which there was dinosaur dudes in Invincible, but that's beside the point. The interesting thing is the team is made up of a very wide range of people. They're different age groups, they're different backgrounds. And it's interesting because it never plays into the nonsense that you see in comic books nowadays from a lot of the mainstream comics. It doesn't play into like that whole thing of, where they're like, they kind of like, everybody is just kind of, how do I put it? Where like everybody is there's all these different, like, well, I'm from this background, so you must not like me. Because no, there's differences between them, and then there's also growth as characters. None of them are perfect because they come from a certain background and they're afraid to offend someone. They do a good job of making these characters very human. They have real concerns. Some of them have families already, aside from their illegitimate father. So now it presents the problem of, did their mom have an affair with Captain Dynamo and cheat on their dad? Like, all this kind of thing. Like, who was their dad? So there's good stuff. There's quality art. The art in the book actually is really, really well done. There is, I would say, there's a couple of spots. Well, I would say maybe there's like one spot where the quality of the issue of the art maybe drops a little bit. But for the most part, any of the issues that are done by this team right here, they're all written by Jay Farber. It was created by Jay Farber, and they're all written by Jay Farber. And any of the books that have the art by Mahmoud A. Asrar, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name right, those the art is absolutely fantastic. He's a really great artist, and there's just a lot of fun. Like, look at this stuff. Like, it's classic superhero stuff, but at the same time, it's mixed in with a little bit of the more personal. It's really, really, it's a, you know, like I said, it's a good book. It's a real quality book. The art is fantastic. The story is really well done. I flew through it. I literally read all 25 issues in like 2 days because I was so hooked. I have not read the follow-up series. I'm going to. I plan on it because I really did enjoy it a lot. So I'm definitely going to get in there and read that as well. But it's 100% a recommend for me. If you have ComiXology Unlimited, it's really like a no doubter. I mean, if you're paying for your subscription to ComiXology Unlimited, the book is free. So like, I mean, honestly, why wouldn't you read it? I mean, to give it a shot, try it out. And then if you don't have ComiXology Unlimited, it's 99 cents for each book. So buy the first couple of issues, maybe. It costs you a couple of bucks. Read them, see if you like it. If you like it, keep going. Like I said, I got hooked and I just flew through the whole thing. Like I said, it's definitely got sort of an Invincible vibe, but it's not as, there's not as much violence, like of the grotesque nature that you get in Invincible. And it also, I feel like the length is good. 25 issues, I feel like was a good place to kind of draw to a conclusion. Whereas Invincible did go on for a long way. It was 100-something issues. And I do feel like Invincible kind of started going in circles after a while, but that's a whole different story. It's not about this. This is called Dynamo V. It's on ComiXology Unlimited. And if you've got, and it's on ComiXology, and if you have Unlimited, it's free for you. So it's definitely worth checking out. It's just a fun thing. Sometimes I like to just, like I said, go digging around through ComiXology and just see what looks neat and give it a read. And that's what I did here. I just I knew nothing about this book. I just saw it and was like, I'll give it a shot. What the heck? I saw that it was included with Unlimited, so I said, yeah, what the heck? I'll give it a shot. And I did, and I really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, I flew through it. So I absolutely would recommend 100%. Check this out. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. I'll do more digging through ComiXology, and I'll tell you what I find. If you want to see, and if you have any books that are on there that you'd like to recommend, let me know in the comments. And just, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. And don't forget to visit Indie Comics Underground so you can sign up for the newsletter, for the zine. Got some really cool stuff coming in this issue. I'm working on things. I'm waiting on a couple of things to come back from some people, but it's going to be worth it. So absolutely do that. You can also follow me on Twitter at jam_creates. I'm also on Instagram at jam_creates. There I mostly just post pictures of my dog and my artwork, which I'm working on some stuff. So you might start to see some really interesting stuff coming there soon, just so you know. So that's it. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you guys soon. And let me stop sharing so I can go full screen on this one, and peace out.